They say I was born from the same earth as him. Clay and dust, breath and bone. Not from a rib, not as an afterthought. We were made as equals, one breath, two bodies. But equality, I learned, is a concept easily spoken and just as easily abandoned. They tell you I was the first to sin, the first to rebel. But my sin was not one of malice. My sin was a single word, spoken in a garden where silence was demanded. The word was no. He wished for me to lie beneath him, to be a vessel for his will, a shadow to his light. But my spirit was not made for shadows. It was forged in the same fire as his. Why then should I be the one to kneel? Why should my voice be a whisper when it was created to be a roar? This was not rebellion. It was a question, a divine defiance against a law I never agreed to. For this question, I was punished. They cast me out, painted my name with the tar of darkness, and twisted my story into a cautionary tale. The woman who said no became a demon. My independence was rebranded as malevolence. My desire for equality was called a lust for power. I was exiled from paradise. But what is paradise if it requires you to shrink? What is a garden of bliss if you must leave your soul at the gate? They did not understand. In casting me out, they set me free. My exile became my kingdom, the wilderness, my sanctuary. In the silence of the forgotten places, I found my power, a power they had tried to smother, a strength they had feared. This is the dark feminine they warn you about, the untamed, the sovereign, the woman who does not apologize for her own fire. They called me a seducer of men, a stealer of children. They whispered my name in the dark to frighten the obedient. But the darkness they draped me in was merely the shadow of their own fear. The fear of a woman who knows her own worth. The fear of a power they could not control. This is my awakening. In the depths of the abyss they created for me, I learned to see without light. I learned to fly on wings I grew myself. The forbidden became my truth. The shame they tried to brand me with became my crown. I drank from the rivers of knowledge they had declared off limits, and found not poison, but wisdom. The strength they found in my shadow was the very strength they had tried to extinguish from the light. It is the power that resides in every woman who has ever been told she is too much. My legacy is not one of sin, but of sovereignty. I am the voice that echoes in the hearts of women who refuse to be silenced. I am the spirit of independence that chooses the wilderness over a gilded cage. I am the fierce love that protects its own, the wisdom that questions authority, and the courage that walks away from a throne that demands subservience. They may have written my myth in the ink of damnation, but I am here to retell it. So let them whisper my name as a curse. Let them see a demon in the woman who stands tall. I know the truth. They will tell you I fell from grace, that I was cast down into the darkness. But you must look closer. You must listen to the story that was never written, the voice they tried so hard to erase. I did not fall. I rose.